Welcome back to the channel, Rumblers. Today's video will be the first episode in my Sonic Rumble Co-op Boss Battle series by popular request. A lot of you enjoy seeing me fight alongside others in these battles, and it's about time that I show how to take on the big bosses quickly and efficiently. Whether you're a new player trying to survive or a seasoned Rumbler aiming to maximize points and climb leagues, you'll learn how to grind faster and come out on top more often. A bunch of new players have joined the game since global launch, and for this reason I'll start with perhaps one of the most iconic bosses to be featured in Sonic Rumble. Today we're taking on the Biolizard, the prototype of the ultimate lifeform. He returns once again from Shadow Generations, but this time reworked for Sonic Rumble's co-op mayhem. The Biolizard is Sonic Rumble's most recent co-op boss edition, and I have to admit that this one stands out the most. You'll find it under the limited time versus Biolizard mode, which opens up every few hours throughout the 4 days it's active. Each week features a different boss to fight, so don't worry about missing out if you're watching this video later. Just by participating, you can claim mission rewards including rings, wrenches, and skin fragments for upgrading your collection. It's a great mode for farming resources early on, especially if you're not always winning the competitive ring survival matches. For everyone who's new to co-op battles, I'll first mention what rings do in this mode compared to the usual ring survival. Each player starts with 1,000 rings as a barrier of safety from the boss's attacks. Getting hit doesn't make you lose score, but if you lose all your rings, you'll be eliminated and have to spectate the rest of the battle. There's plenty of ring spawns throughout to get more back, and learning where they appear helps you stay in the fight longer and increase your chances of victory. Now let's go over the big bad Biolizard himself. When the battle begins, everyone will spawn on opposite sides of the arena. This is the first boss in Sonic Rumble that actually splits the lobby, meaning your squad members might not even be on your side. Because of that, teamwork and smart positioning matter more here than other battles. Just like in Shadow Generations, the Biolizard starts off with two possible moves. The first is a rotating bite attack. He'll spin and try to snap at players that get too close, so try to stay away and attack his body in the meantime. On the other end, he may tail swipe you instead with a similar attack pattern. These attacks don't deal too much damage, but you'll still get knocked back if you get close. Once he stops moving, you'll see large weak spots appear near his mouth or tail. These bigger targets give bonus points over the normal weak spots, so having a star attack ready is perfect to strike here. Just make sure you're locked onto it first, as it's easy to accidentally hit the wrong target due to the game prioritizing whichever weak spot you're facing towards. Sometimes the Biolizard will jump up and body slam everyone below, sending out a shockwave. Just jump over it to avoid losing rings, as it's easy to dodge. But if you're trying to grab items at the same time, invincibility skills like Guard can stop knockback and keep you locked onto your target. Now this last attack is where things get dangerous, especially for newer players. The Biolizard can fire dark energy orbs with varying patterns and sizes. The small ones can be jumped over without much trouble most of the time. The bigger orbs are the ones you should worry about, as they may be too high for you to jump. For these, you'll have to find an opening and dodge to safety with little reaction time. The very annoying part about this attack is that he can spam these orbs all over the place, and they easily knock away entire groups caught in the barrage. Invincibility and movement skills in particular are a huge help for your survival. If your skills are on cooldown though, you can still time your star attacks to stay airborne above the projectiles, letting you dodge and deal damage at the same time. Once the team hits enough weak points, the Biolizard reaches his breaking point and will be vulnerable to more damage. The multiplier on top tells you how much more you're hurting him as you watch those attack combos rack up. Definitely try to grab and use as many star attacks as you can during this phase. Now to really hurt the Biolizard at his core, you'll have to homing attack your way up and reach his life support system. Floating eggs will spawn around him, and you can hit these to homing attack your way up to the top. Notice how the center target gives you the most points, so try to carefully lock onto there when you're ready to strike. As you climb, targeting the gold chests gives you extra star attacks, so you can keep hitting him repeatedly until you're back on the ground again. And that's the complete overview of Biolizard's attacks and abilities. Some of these get more difficult throughout the fight, especially the dark energy orbs. All you have to do is rinse and repeat along with the rest of your teammates to bring down the Biolizard and become victorious. Sounds easy enough to do, but as we all know, this game won't always make it easy. Enter the Elite Biolizard. This brute is the same fight I just went over from before, but now with double the health, faster attacks, shorter window to damage him, and an overall massive difficulty spike. Even elite players will struggle to finish him in time, and there's a few good reasons for this. His bite and tail attacks lunge further each time, so you'll have to stay back more than usual to avoid getting caught. The dark energy orbs fire faster and get spammed in more annoying patterns. But perhaps the worst part about the elite version is that he may also spawn a giant sweeping energy orb that covers whole sections of the arena. This one is brutal and often unavoidable without good airtime or extended invincibility skills. It's really painful to see many players getting eliminated at once with this move, so try to prepare for it as best as you can and tank the damage with rings if need be. And as with the other elite bosses, the breaking point duration is shorter, and that means you'll have less time to attack on each attempt. It's even worse when you're doing this on a tight time limit and not many experienced players on your side. All of these upgrades make the elite Biolizard, in my opinion, perhaps the hardest elite boss in the game right now. There's simply not enough time to deal all the damage needed to take him down, and also because many players simply don't survive long enough to keep attacking in the final minute. So much so that I haven't personally beaten it yet as of recording. But hopefully this guide over time will help people out there eventually clear it consistently with an experienced team. Now that I covered everything about the fight itself, here's several tips and tricks to help you consistently place first in overall co-op battle contributions. Prioritize attack frequency over risky weak points. Staying near the legs or center body guarantees quick and repeatable hits. This is also where a lot of the star capsules can be most conveniently picked up. Trying to hit the big weak points is good for individual score boosts, but I find that to be less consistent. Remember that quick attacks also means the team can reach the boss's breaking point faster, and of course deal more damage from that point on. Farm and share multi-star capsules. This tip is huge. Most players don't realize how rewarding it is. When teammates are close and they also receive a star from your pickup, you earn 20 bonus points for each player in the pickup range. Helping your team means more score for you, and your team gets more attacks to use. It's a win for everyone in co-op battles, so if you had to choose which star pickup, multi-star capsules always come first. Attempt getting blue star attacks from gold chests. Trying your luck on the chest sometimes gives you blue stars that deal multi-hit area damage and easily boost your score. They're luck-based but worth going for when they spawn. Using movement skills such as air dash are amazing for recovery after getting bumped or knocked away. This keeps your attack cycle uninterrupted and jump right back in. If you can't avoid getting hit, using invincibility skills will at least keep you in place and avoid missing out on star attacks and other pickups. Double jump to reset your momentum. Especially after hitting the center weak point, this gets you back in the fight quicker. Use stickers and emotes for extra score. You can use these up to 3 times per match for some extra score at the end. A lot of players forget to do these mid-battle, so feel free to express yourself a little within the chaos. Overall, these co-op boss battles are a great way to earn score if you're not always winning ring survival matches, especially as a newer player. You may not get the same number of rank emblems, but the raw score gain is unmatched in my opinion when you consider how quickly you can win these with a good team. It's also great for grinding leads or farming character banners. The Biolizard might look intimidating, but once you understand the rhythm of the fight, it becomes one of the most interesting and unique boss battles in Sonic Rumble. I really hope this guide helps players who've been on the fence about co-op battles and give them a real chance. A lot of people just join these to clear missions and leave, but with the right strategies, this mode is seriously underrated. I also included one of my best runs at the end of this video, just to show how great this boss can be once you master it. If you have strategies, tech, or tricks that help you become number 1 in this fight, drop them in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you all do to come out on top. I'm looking forward to making more of these co-op boss guides in the future. Thanks for watching, Rumblers, and good luck!